I've got to say, when I was offered the consultancy role with Daiwa, I grabbed it with both hands. Going back 20 plus years, I used to use the Daiwa CF96, 98, and that's what everybody says. My first rod was a Daiwa, and they have such history and tradition in the UK that it was such a unique opportunity. And because of all my instruction and teaching and guiding and that, I've got my finger on the pulse of what the angler wants and needs, but also my background in casting, where little tweaks here and there with regards to blank, with regards to line makeup, profiles and all that can make the world of difference to any fisherman. I first came across the construction or the blank construction of X45 in a show a couple of years ago now. It was actually just 2 tubes of carbon. One you picked up and you could twist, and the other one wouldn't twist. And it was very hush-hush, and we didn't know what blanks or rods they were going to be introduced into. And at that point, I got to know that they were going to be introduced a little bit later into the C range of rods, which makes sense because sea anglers, pendulum casting, they twist their body, and because the material and the construction of the blank counteracted twist and the blank didn't deform, then it meant that the power was transferred to the tip better, or no power was lost in deformation of the blank. And at that point, I thought, well, you know, to myself, I thought, and I did comment on it, that, well, yeah, it makes sense for sea rods, but it would actually make just as much sense, or if not more sense, for fly rods. Well, you've got 3 different degrees of carbon. The 90 degree, which prevents crushing of the blank. Then you've got 0 degree carbon, which runs the full length of the rod, which gives you strength when the rod's being loaded. Then you've got the 45 degree, which counteracts twisting. So if you're using a rod single-handedly, it puts you on a straighter track. And if you're spey casting, then it transfers power from hand to tip far more efficiently. The X45 bias carbon technology is the DNA of the whole New Era range. The thinking behind it was to up the benchmark with regards to fly rods, and that's what we've done with Daiwa. We've pushed the boundaries with the construction of the blank. So we've taken each rod individually. Each one has been constructed in the same thing with the X45 bias carbon technology, but every one of them designed to do exactly what it should be able to do, from the 9-foot 5-weight all the way up to the 15-foot 11-weight. Every one is specific. The 9-foot 5-weight is to deliver really light tip baits, light line, accurate casts, and accuracy runs throughout the whole range. A lot of people will think that accuracy might not be important for salmon fishing, but I can tell you, you're on a run and you want that fly to go in that certain position. Well, with the New Era range, you're as accurate with a 9-foot 5 as with a 15-foot. It's that construction of the blank that keeps everything straight. So where you point, it goes. The whole package of the way the rod's been put together is it. With regards to engineering, with regards to material, the way the carbon is rolled, Daiwa have set a benchmark for all the other companies to follow. Well, we were starting with the New Era, or the New Era rod. We've got the New Era reel. We've got new lines this year, new profiles. We've got a new range of flies. We've got some new luggage. There's some new waterproofs that I've been working on for the last 6 months. So they'll be hitting the shop soon. So slowly but surely, Daiwa is becoming a force to be reckoned with in the game market.